we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Hampton, also Collins out there, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Weissman, and it's Haynes in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Collins. No good. Grant surveying the D. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Collins, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Kuminga. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Left side, Ball. The dish to Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Hampton. Nashville shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
That one is no good. And here's Seattle. It's a 3-point game. And it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Weissman. Here's Hampton, and the shot goes in.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now, here's Hampton. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Passes it to Kuminga. Here's Hampton, stolen by Ball, by himself, and Ball slams it in.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Collins against Grant, stolen by Grant. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Makers sends it back. Guarded by Korver. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Miller outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Nashville. Stolen by Grant. To the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. He's covered by Ball. Terry trying to get open. Seattle missing again.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Terry covering, scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Seattle calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And it's Seattle with the ball, trailing by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Seattle.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Nashville. They're on a 19-7 run. Now, here's Maker. Terry covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Stars have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And free throw good from Maker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Stolen by Ball. And they're running. And the shot is good.
2 points.
Ball's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. Maker misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room,
That's the end of the first
quarter. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
11.
It's the Stars. They lead by 12. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Nashville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. You've got Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Collins, and it's Haynes in at the 4-man position.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Stokes, the pass to Blunt. The pass to Dean. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Hampton, he's checked in for Seattle.
Lineup for Seattle, R.J. Hampton.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Kuminga. Cuts off the pass. From down low. And the basket good. A nice shot that time.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And the basket by Hampton.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Dean. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to Nashville. At one point, they led by 16. Blunt passes to Stokes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Collins. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. His first shot coming late. Offensive rebound. And then Wiseman slams it in.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he lays it straight in. And the Stars lead by 14. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Out of bounds, Nashville takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for Seattle, number 16.
Nashville leading by 14. Good work defensively by Terry. That's a 2 from Korver. Hits the jumper in space.
The assist.
Korver's got his second bucket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Stokes. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Korver, good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give you.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
2 minutes
Oh, and a fast break for
2 minutes.
Nashville. Stokes can't get it to go. Seattle trails by 11. Miller with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Terry. The fader. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Back to Miller. Now here's Korver. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Stars leading by 13. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Miller, no up. And here's Nashville. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal
Clearly
foul.
a
First
foul.
team
The
foul.
Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Number 54.
That one misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spot they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
20 seconds left in the first half. Korver with it. Stokes there. Korver. Good.
Assisted
I mean,
by
the number of points they've
Clemens.
scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dean passes to Stokes. And so it's Nashville up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The Stars have the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how'd you think the Stars played?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approach.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nashville leading by 12. They've got O'Neal. Grant is out there with ball. Then there's Maker. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars. Grant for three. Now here's Kuminga. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's blocked. Here's Collins. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Ball. Wiseman with the rebound. Seattle trails by 8. They get a hand on it. Pass to Collins. He kicks it to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Fades. And Maker sends it back. And the dunk by Maker.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now Hampton fades back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hampton's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Stars lead by 10.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Seattle calls timeout. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
To the right side. He's covered by Wiseman, and he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Fast break for Nashville, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
O'Neal comes with the double time. Count. The basket.
If the defense lets him in. Inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Ball dishes to O'Neal. Back to Ball. Here's Maker, and Kuminga comes to help. And Maker the bucket on the assist by Ball. Maker's got his second bucket tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Passes to Haynes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Basket counts. Maker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Collins finds Wiseman. And another basket for Seattle.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
And here is Ball. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Hampton. And the dunk by Hampton.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Takes it from 10. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Hampton. It's deflected.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. So timeout called here, the first for the Stars.
And you could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Your Stars Dancers!
So both teams making some changes here.
And show your appreciation for your Stars Dancers!
Grant, right side, and the dunk by Grant.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Nashville enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Seattle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Stars.
Shooting for Seattle.
Good on the second free throw. Down the Stars, leading by 11. Dean passes to Grant. To the paint. And here's the fast break. And he commits the... intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Stars making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Miller's checked in for Seattle. Hampton with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Count that bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Maker. Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Ball.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First one falls for him. And Seattle making a change here. Terry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Stars.
He's perfect from the line this time. Seattle trails by 9. Hampton kicks to Miller. For 3. And Hampton with the basket on the assist by Miller. Hampton's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Grant. He can't hit that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Maker. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Grant dishes the ball, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 10-point Stars lead.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
He had stolen by Maker. O'Neal kicks to Maker. Kicks it out to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. And the Stars lead by 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Nashville foul called. Number 15. Second personal.
The free throw drops for Corver.
Shooting for Seattle.
All free throws good from Corver.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also
they've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And what an active set of hands he's had on him tonight. He's come up with several big steals and giving them some valuable extra possessions. And that energy on D is carried over to the other guys on the court. You could definitely count on that.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Grant. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kuminga with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Nashville.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. The pass to Hampton. Back to Collins. Now here's Kuminga. Wiseman with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And here's Collins from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Nashville. They're on a 17-7 run. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Nashville, Dean.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Seattle with the ball. 15-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Seattle.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Nashville with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They get it again. Stokes can't get it to go. Here's Clement. It counts. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.